What's going on, guys? Welcome back today. I want to talk about the topic of interracial dating, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about this. Most recently, I've seen this guy, Antonio Speaks, talk about the interracial dating situation and culture in the United States right now. So let's hear him out. There's a lot that I disagree with, but there are things that I do agree with. And I think we kind of have to go back and forth to really get to the message that people should be getting from this entire discussion.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you say you like black men, but the only thing you like about them is the stereotype of a BBC, you do not like them. You fetishize them. If you say you like black women, but the only thing you like about us is the stereotype of a big butt, you do not like us. You fetishize us. We are people. We are not sex objects.
So that's a really good point. A lot of people who are naive about interracial dating, who are naive about dating in general, will go for fetishes. This isn't just a black and a white thing. This can be a thing that is intraracial, right? That's actually within the race. If a black man, a black woman are together in a relationship, there is some fetishizing going on. There are black women that are fetishized tall black men. There are black women that fetishized short, stocky black men. There are black women that fetishizes dreads, black women that fetishizes BBC, and all these things, right? There's the same way how black men fetishize the big butt about black women. So the fetish thing is all about the individual at the end of the day. I don't think it's really a racial component, but if we want to make it racial, we're going to find ways to make it fit the racial bubble that we want to put it in. I honestly think fetishizing your partner, fetishizing the people that you want to be in a relationship with, will ultimately be a problem because it won't lead to a constructive bond within your relationship. White women fetishize white men. White men fetishize white women. And there is even an argument to say that the fetishizing, right, making this word seem like a bad word, is also a problem because you do want to fetishize your partner, your romantic partner, in some way. There should be that sort of instinctual attraction, that sort of primal attraction, and we shouldn't be ashamed of it, right? If a woman has a preference for a bigger manhood, she can go and have that. It's all down to the individual, and I don't think because a white woman love a black man for his BBC, I don't think that's automatically going to qualify that relationship as a bad relationship or as a racist relationship. We got to take race out of things nowadays because, guys, we are fucking growing up. It's 2025.
Number two, they are self-hating. They don't like themselves.
What would you say you're looking for in a real one?
It's right here, man. Snow bunnies.
Oh, you like the white women?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that's why you're here, and I'm happy to have you here. Sure. Now, let's go for this. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you wouldn't tolerate in a relationship?
I don't date black women.
Well, okay, that doesn't have anything to do with it.
Right? And I'm going to speak on this more because usually the men that only like white women, and I honestly don't think just because they only like white women, it means that they don't like themselves. I'm not going to go that far. I don't have enough context. But the men that only like white women, usually white women don't want, right? And the white men that only want black women, usually a black woman wouldn't want, because that is so stupid to the other person. Like, think about it. If you're a white woman and this person wants you solely because of your color, like, you know your color doesn't make you unique to any other white girl there. What's going to stop them from just using you as just a body? Interracial relationships that don't work out is because of people like this that only see things this way.
Deal breaker. So can you focus on qualities, not color, but qualities you don't like?
Okay, well, I don't like a loud woman.
Okay.
White women are quiet. Black.
Stereotype. Anyone who's actually been with a white woman, no. Like all these things are stereotype. The people that just fetishizes people don't really get to see the personality in people. I understand there is a level of fetishization that will go on, but we got to just understand that people are people at the end of the day and not make everything a racial issue. There will be people like this who will explicitly say that they only like white women, and we can't dig into that and say that they hate themselves. It means 100% that the relationship won't have a solid core, but it doesn't mean that these people are bad people or that this is a problem to solve. This is the world going on as it should. This is what our efforts in the civil rights movement and everything, this is what is led us to have the freedom to express our preferences, to have different colors of women that we prefer, different colors of men that we prefer, different styles that we prefer. However you go about it is up to you as the individual, because if you go about it the right way, you can really see the fruits of just the togetherness and the diversity that we have in this country. If you go about it the wrong way, you come out bitter. You will look extremely hateful towards your own people. Now, the last thing that I want to go over in this one is how the actual interracial relationship leads to kids being brought up differently.
Sit and understand it and take accountability for it is the fact that having a white mom is different than having a black mom, socially and psychologically. When people say that mixed kids with black moms are different than mixed kids with white moms, they're talking about the fact that mixed kids with black moms typically tend to not grow up to be coons and colorists.
Racist white people raise a daughter. That daughter decides to then become rebellious. But what does she do as an act of rebellion? She goes and sits on top of a black peon. The issue is, she then makes
a lot of assumptions here, right? So let's just take out the assumptions and say that these people actually love each other, and that this person isn't being rebellious, right? They're like the minute instances of somebody being so rebellious to their parents that they go and have a kid with a black person. The minute instances of that has somehow become the majority narrative. That is so stupid to me. The upbringing of your mother is highly going to impact you. And that is a part of life that we all have to take and accept. This is a part of having a society that is diverse. If you have the freedom to mix and share your genes across races, you're going to expect that as a kid, if your mom is a certain color of a certain culture, you're going to have a different upbringing than if your mom is black. Your mom is with you most of the time. Your mom is more pivotal in your upbringing and your childhood than really your father is. If we're looking at the typical nuclear household, I don't think that is an issue. It's just a luck of the draw. You can say that a kid with a black mom could also have issues, and same thing, a kid with a white mom would have issues as well, assimilating to the other side. That is just it is not a problem. Why are we making everything a fucking problem? Like, why, bro? And I'm gonna end it right there. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I don't think interracial dating is a bad thing. I think it's a great thing. The fact that we are having this much diversity in our culture in the US is a great thing. People just want to find things to complain about on the internet, and it's sad. Bye bye. Mwah.